Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Holden LaCroix.
Welcome back. You could not have asked for a better September afternoon today and even start of the day. We started out about 45 degrees in Eugene, and right now we're sitting at 75. And you can see the cooler mornings are starting to take a toll on some of these maples, elms off in the distance. You can see the changing colors as we speak. I will give us probably another several weeks before we see bright colors here across Eugene. Usually it's around mid-October. But yes, today is the first day of fall, and it certainly has felt like it. In fact, the average high temperature for this date is 76 degrees and a morning low of 46. So we were right on that, 75, 45 today. But this is one of the most drastic seasons here across the Northwest as we start fall on the 22nd and end fall on December 20th. We see drastic temperature drops. In fact, the high temperature at the end of fall is equal to the low temperature that we see right now. But we aren't expecting any major extremes like 97 degrees anytime soon, or definitely that -12 that was set back in 1972. But we are in for some big changes, as you know, into the months ahead. 78 degrees in Eugene right now, 66 out toward the Oregon coast. The only 80s on the map are down south across areas of Medford and, believe it or not, Brookings right now, thanks to the Chetco effect. You can see that's also where the gustiest winds are toward the south coast. Port Orford at times has been gusting to around 30 miles per hour. Inland, though, around 10 to 15. So you've probably noticed it's a little bit more breezy this afternoon as high pressure starts to build in. In fact, from this morning, we had a little bit of cloud cover, the marine layer, but I don't see a single cloud across the entire state of Oregon right now, even across eastern Oregon, as high pressure builds in, increasing those winds and, more importantly, the heat. Yes, heat is going to be back for the next couple of afternoons, and some of us may actually be back into the mid-90s. But eventually, all good things must come to an end, and we are expecting some cooler weather to start creeping back in toward the weekend. No major rain chances just yet, but there is some hope on the horizon. We'll take a closer look at that coming up. Through the evening, still sitting at about 72 degrees. By tomorrow morning, the clear sky is going to drop the temperature again. We're back down to around 45 for Eugene. 48, possibly 47 for areas of Roseburg. By lunchtime tomorrow, we're back into the mid-70s, mid-80s for our foothill communities. And tomorrow evening, you can see back into the 90s for Blue River, Oak Ridge, likely staying at about 87 in Eugene, but 70 is a possibility toward the Oregon coast. So your activity forecast looks fantastic, but I will say if you want to get it done early rather than later, that's when the heat starts to crank back up. 87 the next couple of afternoons, but we downtick those temperatures to 68, and rain chances will likely return on Monday. Here's our ridge of high pressure that's building into the northwest. It will start to break down, and we will see more milder temperatures heading into the weekend and likely into next week. For the coast, you can see the rain building toward Sunday night and Monday. For the most part, a dry and warm day tomorrow at 75 degrees. Across the Roseburg area, 93 the next couple of afternoons, 80 starting on Thursday. Shower possibilities Sunday night, but realistically, Monday is the best chance. And that does include the Cascades, where it looks like a fantastic weekend. Mid-70s on Saturday, 68 on Sunday. And for the Willamette Valley, we're talking about 80s the next couple of days, almost 90, but we're back into the 70s, and even shower chances creeping back in toward next Monday instead of Sunday this time.